Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you latent heat. Okay. And latent heat is divided into two types. Okay. Latent heat of fusion and latent heat of vaporization. Okay. So first let me discuss what is latent heat. Okay. You know very well when ice gets heated. Okay. Heat energy, it comes to water. Means it comes to liquid stage. Okay. So the heat energy supplied to ice is utilized in coming to ice to liquid state. But it has been observed that during the process of ice melts to water, the temperature remains same, that is 0 degree. 0 degree Celsius. Okay. And till the whole amount of ice converts to liquid, the temperature, that is 0 degree Celsius, remains, it is constant. There is no change in the rise of temperature. Okay. So a question arises in our mind. We supply the heat energy to ice to get water. Okay. But where does the heat energy goes? It is utilized in overcoming the water particles. Overcoming the ice particles to come to what? Liquid stage. Okay. So it is the quantity of heat energy that is absorbed and it is hidden. Okay. And this is known as what? Latent heat of fusion. Similarly, you know very well, water boils at 100 degree Celsius. Okay, 100 degree Celsius. And once butter starts boiling, there is no change in the boiling temperature, that is 100 degree Celsius. It remains same. Okay. If you want to note the temperature, you can take the help of thermometer and you can note it in regular intervals, but it will remain 100 degree Celsius. Okay. So although we supply heat energy continuously to liquid to come to the vapor stage at its boiling temperature, that is 100 degrees Celsius, the temperature doesn't change. And where does the heat energy supplied goes? Actually, it is utilized in overcoming the molecules of water to come to vapor stage. Okay, and that is known as what? Latent heat of vaporization. So let me write the definitions of latent heat of fusion and latent heat of vaporization. So you can define the latent heat of fusion. Okay. Latent heat of fusion. Okay. The amount of heat energy and it is measured in what? Joule. Measure in what? Joule. Required to convert 1 kg of ice to liquid state at its melting point. means it is what? 0 degree Celsius is called latent heat of fusion. Okay. So it is calculated latent heat, that is amount of heat energy required to convert 1 kg of ice to water. Okay. It is 3.34 into 10 to the power 5 joule. Okay. So in order to convert 1 kg of ice to water at melting point, that is 0 degree Celsius, you need to supply heat energy equivalent to 3.34 into 10 to the power 5 joule. Okay. Next, come to latent heat of vaporization. The latent heat of vaporization, that is also the amount of heat energy latent heat of vaporization. It is the amount of heat energy in joule required to convert 1 kg of water to vapors at its boiling point. Boiling point, that is 100 degree Celsius. Okay, is called latent heat of vaporization. Okay, so this all about latent heat. Next, in my last class, I have forgot something, that is what? Sublimation. Sublimation. I want to tell you something about sublimation. Okay, it is not related to what? Latent heat. You know some substances like what? NH4Cl. Okay. Camphor. Etc. When heated, directly come to what? Directly come to vapor state. Without coming to liquid state. Okay, and this process of conversion of solids directly to vapors or gaseous state is called what? Sublimation. Okay, so this about your topic matter in your surroundings. Okay, in the meantime you do the exercise. Okay, and in the coming class we will discuss some numericals related to this topic. Thank you.